fellow Radiance classmates. It's your girl Pam Coleman, and I just want to share some things that I think are important for us to think about when it comes to our health. So, taking it back in the day, we entered Hampton, at that time Hampton Institute, in '79. Most of us were the slimmest that we can think of now. We were able to get up and off of 2 or 3 hours of sleep, do what we had to do. We could eat what we wanted. People would party, drink, and it didn't really seem to affect our bodies, and we were young. So now, of course, fast forward many years, I just wanted to share a little bit about my story. A couple years ago, I started feeling pain in my back, pain in my legs. This hand was stiffening up. And I know that, there's a history of arthritis in my family. And I decided that I wanted to do something. I began just walking. I would walk a mile or two with my cousin. I found that sometimes my legs would ache when I would walk because, years ago I was more active, but I wasn't walking consistently. So when I first started, my body felt that. Over time, my cousin said, why don't you begin running with me? Why don't you begin training for your first 5K, which is a 3.1 mile race? And so I did that. And, I didn't know what I didn't know because I was very slow. I didn't even know what type of, running, attire or gear to have. And it was just something that was fun. But then I just got bit by this, running, I don't know, this running bug. I started enjoying it. I loved the camaraderie. I came into knowing some people from Black Girls Run, so I joined that organization. It's free. It's all around the country. And I found that they were very encouraging. And so many of them were running 5Ks, but many of them were also running half marathons, which is 13.1 miles. And along the way, I was being supported by these amazing women who had, been trailblazers. And that's what I want to encourage you, whatever it is that you want to do, even during these COVID-19 times, whether you're walking, you're biking, even dancing, you may get together socially distancing with other people, or you may do it online or whatever, where you're participating in an activity and then you guys have a check-in. Whatever it is, it always helps when there are other people in a community that are supporting you and doing the same things. So I did my first half marathon. It was like a year or so after I started running, and it was in Virginia Beach, ironically. And I didn't do so well because I started out too fast, trying to keep up with everyone else. And because I trained, but I didn't quite know what I was doing when I was training, I bombed out. And so by the mile 11, I was in so much pain. I had to walk those last 2 miles, and I was very discouraged. But again, the people from Black Girls Run, they were like, it's okay, just keep going, you can do it. And so I did a couple more half marathons. And then one of them said, why don't you think about a full marathon, which is 26.2 miles. And at the time, living in Philadelphia, knowing we were moving to Atlanta, I signed up for the Atlanta Marathon, not knowing that's one of the most challenging ones throughout the country because it's so hilly here. But I made that commitment. And when we moved to Atlanta, I'm still part of Black Girls Run, but then I began paying for training. So I joined it's an Atlanta track club where we all train together. So there were people of all ages, all races, and our training mimicked what the actual course was going to be like. So, we started, running 10 miles, 15 miles, 20 miles. And so it became, because we were training, we were doing it gradually, running 15 miles now for me doesn't feel like anything. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but I just ran 14 miles yesterday, and it really doesn't hurt. It doesn't feel like anything. It just feels like I'm running, and I love to run. I love to run. It gives me a sense of peace, tranquility. I'm thinking, I'm praying, I'm seeing nature, and also vibing with other people in the running community. And so I just wanted to encourage you, whatever it is, that you enjoy doing, or even right now you may not enjoy doing something, but do something anyway to get your body moving. It just helps. It helps with your joints, your muscles, your ligaments. It helps bring clarity. It helps too. And so I'm just encouraging you, classmates, because we want to be around to see each other when COVID-19 is over, and just to be able to have fun and to dance. Again, whatever it is, whatever level you're starting right now, do something. Do something, because you want to remain healthy and keep your heart up with aerobic exercise. All right, guys. I love you guys, Radiance, and we will see each other very soon.